Looking for a fresh story idea? Then try this. Get your editorial staff together in a room and then come up with 5 or 6 words that are incredibly important to your readers. They don't have to be the most obvious words, but when you say that word, you know that your reader really is in touch with them. Okay? Now hang on to that word. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. ESPN Magazine recently came out with their NHL preview issue, preview about the hockey season. Now it doesn't matter whether you like hockey or not. The point is they took a word, ice, and they centered an entire package of stories around that word. Now they did their hockey stories, but what I loved about what they did in this issue is that they took the word ice and they did a great feature about all kinds of interpretations of stories about ice. So they did a story about athletes who like using ice to treat injuries, an athlete who doesn't like ice to treat injuries. They did a history of ice and its relevance in sports. They talked about other sports that are on ice besides hockey. They talked to a figure skater and what it feels like to glide on the ice. So it was this very high energy package, and it was very creative in the way they did it. We actually do something similar here at the University of Florida. We take our senior capstone class to produce a magazine, and each semester the class picks one word that they want to revolve the whole issue around. So in this issue, they picked the word sweat. And what they did was they found a number of stories under that umbrella theme. Now they interpreted sweat in terms of very literal, so they did some fitness stories. They also used the word sweat to mean under pressure. So they did a story about somebody who's on the bomb squad and what their job's like. But they also interpreted sweat to mean hard work. So they found somebody who overcame some childhood disabilities and now teaches a pole dancing class. So it was a really creative issue. And I'm not suggesting you take your whole issue and do center around one word, but I am suggesting you take an 8-10 page feature, find that one word that you brainstormed and say, this is a great word, and come up with multiple different ideas that fall under that umbrella. Very chunky, very short, very fast paced. You can do Q&As, you can do first person stories, you can do mini profiles, you can do all kinds of stories under that umbrella word. What I love most about it is it's something that really reinforces that the magazine is important and the magazine is essential. Because that's the kind of story that doesn't really translate well to an app or even to the web. It's something that I say when I look at that magazine and look at 8 or 10 pages and I see how you as editors were smart and how you would interpret this word that is important to me. It shows to me that I'm relevant as a magazine, and it shows to me I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, which is give my readers an experience.